the warm-up.
Mushroom. I don't do that, so I don't know how long it takes, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it should be faster than this.
Me? Yo. If I roll, let's say if I roll at the beginning of a Versuz, I'll be done rolling at the sixth song.
Is that normal?
I'm a slow roller.
Okay, so that's what you're saying is that it's not normal.
No,
Perfect.
now I'm doing
A slow roller.
no, I'm doing the express rolling.
So Clarence is rolling, guys, and we are rolling, meaning we're recording. We laugh.
That was a joke. We are rolling.
Oh, he's already starting his bullshit. I'm happy to be here, guys. We're back after a little 2-week break. You know what I mean? I feel refreshed. I feel energized. As you see, well, if you're watching us, you see. If you don't watch us, you're kind of a loser. I'm kidding. Love you, mean it. But Clarence got that merch on, coming soon. You know what it is? You know what I mean? He would say, I'm a hater.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick, you don't know about the drips.
No, it's not the drips. Let me tell y'all something. The drips. First of all, that's not a no. We talked about merch and we was like, okay, what are we gonna do? We want to do some like that's on trend but not like overdone, like t-shirts or whatever. So we're like, let's do dad hats. And then he shows them to me. I'm like, that's not dad hats. He's like, oh, this is a trucker hat. I'm like, okay, man, is it dad hats? It's not. But I digress. It looks good on him. It's not necessary. Huh?
You can't question my drip.
I'm not questioning your drip, bro. I'm not. Excuse me, Mr. Cool. My bad.
I'm about to go Soulja Boy. But
oh my god. Oh, we're gonna get to them now. But yeah, so let us know actually, man. Like breakdown2lowdown@gmail.com or hit us up on social media on Instagram at breakdown2lowdown or at real_B2L on Twitter. Just search breakdown2lowdown on Facebook. All of those are with the number 2, not the word 2. Let me know like what you think. Like, should we make some more trucker hats? Do y'all want some dad hats? Or what? And give us some other like merch suggestions that you guys would like to see. Like I know people say t-shirts are overdone, but we were working on some kind of like design, a special collab that I don't want to say yet because it might still happen. It's actually slacking because of me. As I'm talking right now, I just realized that I have left this person unattended to for a week and a half. So it's my fault for sure. But
you used to it, leaving niggas on scene.
No, man. This is literally I forgot. Like if I hadn't started talking about merch, I would have been like, yo, fuck, I didn't answer this guy. But
you doing that for business too? God damn. That's how you roll.
Clarence is tired, so when he's tired, I feel like he's more shady.
Man, I'm not shady at all.
Yes, he is. He's the king of shade. he's a shade king.
Oh, shade king.
A shade king.
Yo, we can do a compilation episode of all the shades you throw my way.
But compilation.
We have for a good at least a month of episode.
Yes, but I don't deny my shade. I accept it. Accept your shade, Clarence. Accept it.
Yeah, right.
Now, I have to say, I completely forgot what I was about to say, but because we've been gone for, I'm like, yo, it's like a muscle, yo. I feel like I haven't podcasted in forever. What do I do at this point? Oh, so because it's been so long ago, I wasn't necessarily gonna read comments, but there was one last week from Tanya, and she was really, hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find it. She was just like really mad, talking about how dare y'all leave us without warning, like that's very disrespectful. I went on the Instagram, I couldn't find a post. I was like, whoa, Tanya, whoa, love you, mean it, but we did say it. Now granted, it was in the last 5 seconds of the episode,
but we like that.
So I think you should listen to the full episodes, guys, and then you'll hear every single detail. As you remember, If you want to listen to the episodes with music now, you listen to us either on Mixcloud or watch the video on YouTube and you'll hear the music. Or else, all the playlists are updated. We're at volume 9, I believe, now. So, you can hear all the great tunes that we're going to discuss on the breakdown. Other than that, the show is status quo. Clarence is doing whatever. It's fine. Um, I'm used to this. But I feel like I'm missing something. There's definitely something I wanted to address on the warm up, but I forget. So I'm just gonna ask you. How are you? How have you been? Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Mans is out here doing interviews. Okay, so if y'all didn't hear, Mr. Cool, because that's what he was on this interview, Mr. Cool. You was on Running with Wolves.
Shout out to Ian.
Shout out to Ian, our good friend Ian, aka Weezy Moon
Yeah.
Chaser.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a dope feature. I'm sure that Clarence spoke a lot about Breakdown to Lowdown as well.
Yeah. We actually did. We actually did.
Represent, and I can't wait to have my hat as well. I'm sure he has.
Yeah, man. Man. With the
I'm
hats,
gonna wear it.
the hats is for people with positive energy.
I'm gonna dip it in black.
On the nobody that hated on the hats.
Hey, I just don't get the. Okay, you know what? You know what it reminds me of when we used to play, and this is no hate because I know some of y'all, and you look good in the hat. And I feel like it's more of a guy thing. I don't know. When you used to play NFL Streets, I don't know if y'all remember NBA Streets, and you could build a player, and there was a hat that was just like that. I swear to y'all, I love that hat because it made him look so cool. But on a guy, I digress.
You can wear it too. Trust me, man. You're gonna fold the hats.
I'm hot. It's hot where I'm at. You know what I mean? I turned the AC on, so like I was going between hot and cold. I was outside earlier. A few days ago, I don't know where y'all at in the world, wherever you're listening to us from, but I know like on this side of the world,
You gotta eat wave.
it was a heat wave and it was disgusting. Like my friend was moving on the peak day of the heat wave, and I was like, I'm sorry for you, sis. Like everybody was drenched. It was like that's the worst thing. And for some reason, on days when you move, it's always like the worst weather possible. Why? I just want to know why.
I moved once in winter. That was the worst shit ever.
But it's better to move in winter because the prices are better.
Yeah, but the hustle of it, like I didn't have no snow, whatever, but it was mad cold. So
I think no, I was gonna say I don't know if I'd rather cold or hot. Because when you're moving, you don't want hot because your body gets hot already. So it's like no, I would rather not.
Man. I'm not gonna complain about the heat wave. But
I'm gonna complain about the heat wave.
The more you get old, the more you appreciate the hot weather. Before I used to be like a cold guy where like I could stand summer, I didn't mind winter, but like now, man, I don't know.
I got 4 years to get to where Clarence is at, whatever he's talking about, because I'm not there yet.
Trust me, man. You're not a man, but man, hey, old ass nigga like me, we start wearing long johns.
This nigga's talking about old ass nigga. Please stop it.
Please. We start wearing long johns sometime too when it's minus like 30 for people that are not in Montreal. Know what I mean? So hey,
the Montreal winters
you gotta wear boots. Actual real boots.
What do you?
No Timberland, real boots.
Real boots. Like for the weather.
It's hard to be old. It's hard.
You're stupid. I want to say also
I got a random question. Hold on.
Okay.
Yo, if a nigga pull up on you with long johns, do you fuck with that?
What? You're stupid. No. Why would he be wearing them?
A lot of people been saying like, "Oh man, niggas that pull up on us with long johns, that shit doesn't make sense. That ain't cute.
That is not. Why the hell are you wearing that outside?
You expect us to be cold when we pulling up on you and all that? Like, yo, we try to be warm.
No, you shouldn't be wearing that. Like for me to see, that's like what Monique was talking about with the bonnets. You be presentable. Fuck, like I don't know.
It ain't the same. But anyways,
okay. Anyways, what I was gonna say
is
comments. Whatever. If you guys are listening to, the day that this episode drops is the day after Canada Day. Now, Canada Day is interesting this year. A lot of people have decided not to celebrate because Canada ain't that great. We've been finding bodies everywhere. and school massacres and you know unnamed graves. I mean, it's just Canada also has a dark history that they ignore. I don't want to get super political because it's a fun episode back, but because of the timing of these two events that just happened, with the school in Saskatoon and the one right before that, like I think it's a lot of people are just not feeling the old Canada type thing.
Damn, I must be sleeping under a rock because I
No,
missed a
Clarence
lot.
is working. He doesn't know. And see, I was gonna try and cover you. I was just gonna try and speak about it and not let you speak, so it doesn't look like you don't know, but you admitted it,
No,
so
but
it's fine.
I just snitch on myself that
You
I don't
switched
know.
to yourself, but it's
Yeah.
okay. No,
But,
Clarence is working. It's all good. But yeah, like I
no,
understand.
but
Like there's
I heard about the fact that damn, we're already talking about that on the warm up, but anyway. But I heard that Legault said he didn't want to Indigenous Day, something like that.
indigenous. Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
want that. Well, let me tell you something about Canadians. Oh, I don't want to say this because this we trying to get some on some certain platforms that are very Canadian and stuff. So I don't want to fuck up our bag and stuff. So I'm not gonna say it. But if y'all want to know what I really think, hit me up in the DMs at Nicky Music at NICKYMUSIQUE. Anyways, um, and I'll
Wow,
tell you
that's a politically correct way.
because it's not like but because it's true. I have to be a little PC, but also like I don't think Canada is a horrible country. I don't. I think there are worse countries, but I do think. Okay, so what's the next segment? Um,
All right, Nikki, don't fuck with Canada. So the lowdown, the breakdown. My bad. It's been
Wow.
cool.
See, and now I got my coworkers that listen to this. Now they're gonna be like, "Well, I know my one coworker. I love him. He's gonna be like, word, 100%. He's gonna agree with what I just said, and then maybe not everybody will agree. So
No, but I think you pretty much is what everybody think. Well, most of the people think. I think that Canada is pretty much well, like most of the countries out there. They're low key. Well, Canada is more. I would say low key racist. They're trying to be blind to the bullshit, but there's a lot of bullshit that happen. And of course, like any country, they changing the history of it. They're not talking about it. And I feel like every time some shit happen in Canada, it's blowing in their face, and they trying to like make it clean.
well, they definitely try to clean it up by
Except
ridiculous explanations.
yeah, of course. And you got the one that missed the boat, Legault. Well, like that was the opportunity to look good in front of in front of people,
I mean,
and
Ford as well. He misses all the
and
boats.
he stuck to his gun, stuck to his bullshit by refusing like to like actually approve
Canadians
that.
are entitled, and Legault is a prime example of an entitled person. You know what? Let me just see y'all getting me political. I'm not trying to do that. Let
Yeah,
the
no, but I
next.
was just resuming what you didn't want to say. But anyway, let's get to the breakdown.
Thank you, Clarence. The breakdown.
The breakdown, breakdown.
All right. Welcome to the breakdown. I'll go first this week. My first pick, well, it's on some summer shit, some light shit.
Hmm.
I'll start with Misha and Kalitechnis and SK. Too cool. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Too cool for the party. Oh my god, you're so cool. Can't be caught messing with nobody. Casanova, better stay home. Don't gotta hold you down, just sexual. Won't even look me in the eyes for a cheers. Acting like I ain't known you for years. You're stupid, so shy, so childish. Better stop wasting my time. I can't stay around. Drinking to forget that I hate it here. Got you figured out. You switch up with the liquor. Your talk is getting sicker tonight. Rolling, put your buzzy, try to pay me off. Don't know what's up if I ask, you got me crazy.
All right, that was Misha with Kalitechnis.
Calitechnis.
Calitechnis and SK. Nah, man. It just got released recently. I just like the vibe of it. Like it just well, we I don't know for where you listen from, but in Montreal, it's summertime, heat wave. It
Mm-hmm.
just gave
Mm-hmm.
me that feel.
The summer feel
Yeah,
is really in our bones now. I feel it's here.
yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. And as crazy, I might sound crazy on what I'm about to say because it's my pick, but Misha is from Ukraine, right? Ukraine, okay, yeah,
Look at you
Ukraine.
asking me. I didn't research the
No,
people.
no, no. I know he's from. No, I read it, but like I don't know how to say it properly. But
Oh,
but
maybe.
anyways, so yeah, he got some cool. He got some cool stuff. Like I listen to his other stuff on Spotify, but I just don't like the delivery on it because. But anyway, he produced the track actually, but I just don't like the delivery on it. But I fought with the vocals on it. That's why like I gravitated to the track.
Mm.
Um, I feel that's the part that is appealing for people when they listen to it the first time.
I think
So
it's
no, no, go ahead.
no. I was gonna say it's definitely a cool song. It lives up to its
Yeah,
name for
yeah,
sure.
cool, cool. No, it's definitely a cool song, man. But it's just like that one thing, like for me, as far as it goes, for the featuring. But other than that, like kalitechnis, she did her thing.
See,
So
I kind of liked everybody on the song. For
mm,
me, I thought it was upbeat, has a very
yeah,
movable beat, like you know, head bopper type of thing. I like how it rides. I like the
mm,
mood of it. It makes me want to like smile and drive and just be cool. Like I feel like you know, I could be like on some shit. You know, I could be a little cooler than
yeah,
I actually am in real life when I listen to this song.
got some
Um,
ramp up vibes. Trying to get lit.
Exactly. I mean, it feels like it could have honestly it feels like it could have came out in like the mid 2010s, like 2015, 2016-ish. Like that kind of vibe that the music had for those summers, but it still fits in today. And I actually think that
Yeah,
everybody else on the record fits as well, to in my
yeah.
opinion. I like the flow of the rapper as well. I don't know who was the one that was rapping, but I liked it.
Yeah, maybe it's me though. Maybe I gotta listen to it again. But
Yeah, see, because you know I was listening in
yeah.
surround sound when I was like,
Oh, okay. That's how you're trying to flex after 2 weeks.
surround sound. Well, yeah, it was just because I put it on the speakers while I was working, so it was.
Yeah, but nah, but other than that, to be honest, like this is like my 2% negativity on the song, but the rest of the 98, everything is clutch.
No,
Everything
but it's a
came out.
good pick. Good job.
Yeah.
Good
So
to
yeah.
come back with. I like that to start off with. I like that.
Yeah, so what you got?
Okay, so I'm a little more slow this week, a little more sexy. All my picks are actually kind of smooth and sexy. And we'll start off with Davion Farris. This is a young artist with a track called "Make Love." I heard this first played on The Shy recently. If you watch that show, it was during a very interesting scene. So let's get into it, and we'll be back.
All right.
Take it off, take it off, take it off. Giving you the invite, trying to see inside. Girl, I need you to bury it all, bury it all, bury it all, bury it all. If you want real love, gotta make it. But we can only do it if we're naked. I just wanna make love, yeah. So can you help me make love? Oh, I just wanna make.
Yes, guys, that was Davion Farris with "Make Love," and I don't know about y'all. When I was listening to it, I did get a soulful vibe that I do get when I'm listening to Sir a bit. So I thought, well, I didn't think they were related, but as I was doing a little research, I see that Sir and what's his other brother, D Smoke, have the same last name. So I don't know if they're brothers or cousins or some, but it looks like they're related because on his Instagram and stuff, they're like he has them tagged in his bio and stuff. So some relation or something. However,
Mm.
this song, sexy, slow, tantalizing, and those vocals, like in the beginning, is very raspy falsetto. He starts off with, and then he has his full voice. That reminds me of honestly, it reminds me a lot of something I heard Ro James do, and the
Yeah.
tone of his voice reminds me a lot of Luke James. So I think together he's a mixture of those two artists vocally.
Didn't
Um,
thought about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a little. Sometimes I say some shit that makes sense. It
So,
got, it got me a bit hot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very sexy song. Like I love the tempo. It has a little beat to it. I love the guitar.
mm,
And I like the lyrics. Because it's very. It's like it's simple. It's so I just want to make love. Can we make love? Can you help me make love? It's direct. It's
mm,
it's endearing, and this is a perfect addition to your sex playlist. I know, and we're gonna get a little bit into some relationship talk later because I know a lot of y'all are building back rotations at this time. People are vaxxed, double vaxxed out
man,
here in these streets. The rotations are
you
coming
already
back.
know what's going on.
So y'all need to refresh these playlists. I was looking at mine yesterday too. I'm like, I need to add this, I need to do that. So I mean, this is going on there for sure. And he's singing for real. It's like near the end. If you guys listen to the full song, it gets very climactic. It's like an experience, like getting to
Mm.
like sex, getting to the end, and it gets.
Yeah, like you said, climactic. Like it feel like it's a nice intimacy song. I don't even know the what you saw in the shy, but
It was a sex
I
scene,
already
obviously.
have no, yeah, but I already have it in mind. Like my mind is racing, so I can like that. That song will be the perfect choice for these type of vibes.
Do you watch The Shy? Have you seen it?
Yo, I start watching it, but I didn't keep up, so I need to like start all over again. But I fuck with it though.
It's a good show, in my opinion, for anybody who wants to start watching The Shy. I know we don't review TV shows, but
It's not bad to be honest. It's just one of these shows that like yo, you can always watch it on the side. I feel like not to compare them, but like it's in the wires type of bracket.
yes, but definitely not as good.
Not as good, but like you know what I mean. Like it's some shit like okay, it's playing like let me watch it or like whatever website, illegal
Yeah.
website. I try to snitch people, but like no, it's a good show to watch to be honest.
No, it's a good show. The first season was elite. The second season was horrible. Um, the third season was
I didn't watch the second season, so I don't know.
like between the second and third season, y'all could decide which one is worse because they're both not great. But this season that just started, it has now started to be season one, The Shy. So
Mm,
I very much enjoyed this season that's happening right now. So and
mm.
the song was great and introduced me to a new artist. So
Artist, yeah, facts. Definitely going in one of my playlists. Dope
yes.
pick, dope
So
pick, dope pick.
second pick for you, sir.
Yes. I'm gonna go with Maria Isabel, Love Song.
Ooh,
That artist recently she performed on Color, the show that I've been telling you on YouTube. And on top of
yes,
that,
yeah.
she just released a quick EP with that song of the same name, Love Song. So let's get it.
Let's do it.
Another dimension. I am my mother, my father, and a mother before her. I am the consequence of two strangers at the altar. Take it easy on me, yeah, the living's never easy. But my instinct to love dissolved all thoughts I had of leaving. I'm doing the best I can, I hope it's enough. Maybe you can't keep me safe, but keep me loved.
All right, that was Maria Isabel, Love Song. An artist. I don't know if that's true. Is that true or accurate or not? But she's from Queens.
Okay, you don't know, but
I
maybe.
don't know. No,
Shout out to Queens.
I was kind of surprised. I'm like, oh, she's from Queens. Okay, all right. But nah, man. Shout out to her.
What's her
Nah,
name again?
Maria Isabel.
Maria Isabel. Okay.
Yeah, check that out. I don't know. I
Let me
saw
do the
Queens, New
Googles.
York.
Let me
Yeah,
Googles.
Google never let me down, but sometimes it can be on some bullshit.
That's not true. Google lets me down all the time. Okay, well it's starting off interesting because her Instagram bio says the Latina Carrie Bradshaw, so that's hilarious. Uh,
No, Latina, yeah, New York might not sound that far fetched, but anyways, but
That's all the.
but nah, man, I like this track. I feel and what I like about this track is like I feel like it's that it's there's different levels of like meaning to this song. You can interpret it from different ways. You can interpret it as someone like that is on a journey of self-loving or looking for love from someone or whatever. Like you can feel like that person being going through a lot.
Hmm.
Like just from the first verse lyrics, like I iterated this body. It remembers so much. The time won't let me forget another dimension. I am my mother, my father, and a mother before. I'm the consequence of two strangers at the altar. So no, no, like
The lyrics are deep.
yeah, that's some deep shit.
I'm the
Yeah,
consequence of what? I'm sorry, read it again. I'm the
I am the
consequence of.
consequence of two strangers at the altar.
My goodness. Wow.
Yeah, that's deep. But now I feel like the pen game is strong, and the vocals on it are sharp too. It's a slow tempo joint. I'm one of the first that will say like, yo, if I'm not in a good mood to listen to it, I won't listen to it. But like, it's definitely a good listen. So yeah, and I feel like from the little EP that she dropped, there's two songs. The other one I have a blank, I forgot the name, but that's the one that like caught my attention.
Well, I would definitely suggest like the listeners to check out some of her other stuff.
Yeah.
Because I just like I put her page. I just press play and I let some stuff go because honestly, like after this first song, I was like, wow, you know what I mean? But I did want to hear more because the lyrics were so
Mm,
interesting. I was like, whoa, this sounds extremely personal. Like she definitely must be songwriting. And let me not confirm. Yeah, it's co-written by her, by the producer of the song, Cooper Holzman, and her.
yeah.
So it definitely sounds very personal.
Mm,
And I really love the way that it's written. It's very spacey. She has that what I like to call the young current R&B girl delivery, which they all kind of deliver in that way, very light and airy delivery.
mm,
Um, it's calming. I do like the lyrics. They have a deep meaning. It makes me reflect on things. It's not just a line for a line. It's like it's actually like try and look behind the layer and see what she's trying to say about herself, about her
mm,
family, um, you know, about her upbringing, about her life.
mm.
Overall, melody wise, a little boring, but she has a cute voice though. So I definitely,
Yeah,
uh,
that's some hipster coffee type of music. The ones on the
yeah, like
cafe, they go get their little coffee, $10 coffee, mad expensive and shit. But anyway,
because of the way it is, it wouldn't stand out to me. Like if I heard
yeah,
it, I would. The only way I would actually listen and key into what's happening is on a platform like this because it's your pick and I'm trying to hear what's happening. But if it was just playing, I probably wouldn't have keyed in as much. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, solid pick though.
So what you got next?
Okay, I'm excited about my next pick. So this is the new single off of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis's first official album that they're doing. As we know, these legendary producers have produced from for everybody, but namely, you know, they're Janet Jackson's core producing duo. Who have
Mm,
made many of her hits. They had a promotional single with Babyface released a couple months ago. I think I also played it on this show, but this is the official single. Uh, Somewhat Loved, featuring Mariah Carey, produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. So let's get into it and we'll be back.
Capturing me, fell hopelessly into bliss, just like falling started to switch, and now springs everything that I miss. Someone loved. The more I thought about you, was the less I thought about me, and I lost myself in this dream. Someone loved. There you go. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart again. No such thing as lovers and friends. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart, breaking my heart.
Yes, y'all, that was Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, featuring Mariah Carey with Somewhat Loved. There's something in the background. I mean, in brackets. This hold on. You know what? Let me give y'all real information. How about that? How about I give you the actual name of the song? Somewhat Loved in brackets. There you go, breaking my heart. And so okay, piano starts off with a little piano. I'm automatically soothed by her voice. It was very soothing the way she came in. I think the melody is very strong. I usually think that Mariah is very particular on the things that she sings on.
Yeah.
Um,
She's in her bag though.
she's in her bag
Like,
here. I
yeah, on
was
that one, like
kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised, but also I don't expect less from the type of stuff that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produce. When they're producing a track, it's like a
mm,
full course meal production. Everything is gonna be on point. Um, so I like when some of these lyrics here. The more I thought about you was the less the more was the less. You know, I wrote it wrong. I definitely wrote it wrong. Give me a second, guys. I love you guys, and I mean it. I'm just not prepared. It's okay. We here. You know, we're all in this together. Um, the more I thought about you was the less I thought about me. That's what I was trying to get. And I lost myself in this dream, somewhat loved. And I was like, oh, this is where we're going, because that's not what I thought. When it started, I thought it was going to be actually a love song in Carey, but it's actually talking, it's pretty sad. It's actually talking about heartbreak and about losing yourself in something that gives the appearance of love. And I was like, okay, this is a great multi-dimensional track. We have vocals, we have epic songwriting, we have strong melody, we have a lush and fulfilling production. I like the snaps. There's these break-ups where there's like these snaps that make it feel almost like we're singing like outdoors on a summer day and we're reminiscing about a past love or a past relationship. And obviously she's hitting some of her signature whistle notes near the middle of the track. You know, a lot, everybody loves when Mariah whistles, and I love this as a single. I think it's very strong instrumentally, and it's a really standout for Mariah. The way that she's keeping up with the beat, for me, ultimately, that's very impressive, because there's a lot going on in the background. It's a very musical piece. It's very full. So for a vocalist to stay on top of it and not get outshone by the instrumental is difficult. So she did that, and shout out to the production as well, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
yeah, no, I have nothing to add. You pretty much hit everything.
Well, did you like it?
No, I fuck with it heavy. Nah, man, and that's me personally, but like that's the type of Maria songs that I like.
Yeah, has a
Yeah,
little
I feel
beat to
like
it.
she, yeah, I feel like she was having fun on it. Like she was comfortable. So nah, that was clutch, man. Yeah.
It was good.
So yeah,
So here at
good,
Breakdown to Lowdown, we agree with the
good-
choice as a single of this song.
yeah, and good instrumentation too, man. To be honest, the instrumental is nice.
It's
It,
on
it,
point. I
yeah,
love it. I was again like, because the thing I think sometimes I have such little faith sometimes in music these days, because the first the Buzz single with Babyface, I was like, this is a good song. So when I heard that when I saw that the second single was gonna feature Mariah, in my head I was like, there's no way it's gonna top it. Like it's
mm,
probably gonna be worse or subpar, but it was much better than the Babyface track. So you know, shout out to them.
mm.
Now,
So my oldie, right?
see,
This week, this week we're going in 2005.
mm,
We're gonna go a little bit hip hop. It's a under the radar gem, if I can say that, because that's one of my actually this is my favorite summer music.
mm.
Summer, yeah. So summer vibe. I'll go with Jim Jones featuring Trey Songz. Summer with Miami. Let's
Let's
get it.
get it.
You're so incredible. Ever since the day we became so personal. Every day that I spend with you, it gets unforgettable. Anything that I did with you, I don't regret it all.
I love everything about you.
Take away
Oh yeah.
your golden platinum chain. International, I want the whole world to know I'm with you and I'm in love.
All right, that was Jim Jones featuring Trey Songz. Summer with Miami came out in 2005. Like this is early Jim Jones. People wasn't like people would fuck with Jim Jones, not like that, and that's early Trey Songz too. That like skinny Trey Songz with the braids. Just gotta make it Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, facts. Now I mean, like, just from the instrumental, like, yo, it's a vibe already. They sampled Isley Brothers, Between the Sheets. Man, Trey Songz came out good on it. I feel on the hooks and the
Hmm.
little ad-libs here and there. Jim Jones. Well, that's early Jim Jones, not as polished as now, but not that yo. That song is just a whole vibe, and like I remember playing it like randomly, like when I was like in New York during the summer as a kid, on the radio. Like that's the type of joint they would play once in the day, like around like midnight or whatever. It
Hmm.
wasn't popping like that. So yeah, no, that's my favorite summer joint, to be honest. Just that feel good vibe, you riding around and all that. You're feeling fresh, you're dressing up fresh, nice kicks. So that's my pick. That's my throwback. That's
It's
my old
definitely a summer joint. It's definitely a
yeah.
summer joint. I like backyard pool party type vibes. You know what I mean? Like, good people, good food, a fight or two, some drama. It happens. But
Why you made it so messy? Jesus Christ.
because it happens when it's hot, people just act crazy. Um,
Yeah.
I like this. Jim Jones is not talked about enough, and in general, I feel, but he does have some sleeper bangers in here. Um,
Mm, yeah.
and this is such a I wrote literally it's a hood summer track, and then freaking hold on, let's talk about Trey Songz out here because he was singing.
Yeah.
He sounds great on this track. He really
Mm,
brings life and texture to it. So this was a great like hidden gem oldie. I love it.
yeah, definitely. I feel that's one of these joints. But actually, like, it's crazy because like when I show these that joint to people, they're like, "Oh shit!" It's either they're like, "Yeah, I forgot about that one of that album," or like, "Oh, I didn't know
I
about that
didn't
one."
know, yeah, because I didn't know.
So yeah, that was my oldie. What you got?
Shout out. Okay, so see, I also had to take y'all all the way back to 2000 with my girl Missy, my boy Ginuwine, my girl Tweet. All right, this is an underrated track. Let's get into takeaway.
Now G and Zoe lead as we speed to the Rolex. And 3 or 4 G's is what we sneeze at the Rolex. Glancing at your part, it's about 6 a.m. You think the night is over, but it just began. They said club space, like Bad Boys 2. You can see the snow bunnies do what bad girls do. That's ecstasy weed, they had girl too. Scooped a bitch that had the keys to something fast or blue. Now I'm speeding to the telly, I got the Porsche behind. Trying to get up in the belly, the only thought in my mind, like damn. Not trying to be pushy or nothing, but since the strip joint girl, I should have been fucking.
I shoulda, little mama. Listen, spending my summer. That's right.
Clarence is a hater, anyways. So this
Mm,
track that you just heard,
bro.
no, he's a hater. It's called "Takeaway." Missy Elliot featuring Ginuwine. Tweet is also on some of the vocals as well, but she's not credited on this song. Don't know why though. This is from the album Miss E, So Addictive, classic Missy Elliott stuff. I lost my notes. Guys,
And it's not a bad track, but that's not the type of Missy I like.
see, I knew you were gonna say that because I think a
Yeah,
lot of people don't understand that Missy is actually really R&B.
yeah, facts. A lot of
Like
people don't know that.
they don't know that because they don't listen to her albums. They know the singles and they know the fun dance party stuff, the eclectic videos. But Missy has a talented soul that goes deep, and I
Mm,
to me this is the type of Missy that I do like. If anybody knows me, this is what I like. Um, I love how it teases you slowly, delicately. The drums and the guitar are sick on this track. You have Missy and Tweet like bringing in like they have a sweet and salty vibe going on with the way they're trading off in the verse. Um, Genuine comes in with a very extremely light and smooth tone. Like it makes the song automatically like it's like oh this is classic R&B feels. It's giving me like feel good R&B. I can listen to this. There's no hiccups. It's smooth sailing the whole song. I can probably learn the parts to this and go back and forth with my partner. He can know Genuine's parts. I'll do Missy and Tweet. This is the type of corny R&B shit that goes on in my head, guys.
mm.
Ignore me. So, and I feel like they all understood the assignment. Like the delivery was very endearing. It caresses you. This is another nighttime song, I believe. It is steamy, but it's also more like, even though it it's kind of sexy. It's more of a love song. It's more like, she well, they are talking about like, take away your gold and your chains, and I'm still going to love you anyway. Like, it's a message of true love, even though it is like, enticing. The distorted synth voice at the end, I like that. I like that. It fits into the song perfectly. And I think no one here outshines anyone. That makes every element works perfectly.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, those are my thoughts. I
Yeah,
was I was actually, when I was younger, um, I didn't realize it, but as I got older and listening to more R&B, I was like, it's surprising that you see a track like this and Ginuwine does not outshine Missy, but he doesn't. Everything fits, like it all feels like it comes together naturally.
but I don't feel like it's a matter of outshining or whatever. Like I feel like everybody's playing their role on that track.
Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like the way that Genuine came out, maybe if it would have been more, like the track wouldn't came out the way that it did.
Right, I
So
agree with you. I agree with
yeah,
you.
so
But so why
now,
don't you like the song?
no, it's just like not the type of Missy that I like. Like when I listen to a Missy album and I hear like the slow R&B Missy, I just skip it all the time.
Oh my god, what a hater. This guy's a hater.
Because my sister used to have the CDs and all that, so I remember like even for herself, like she would be in the car, like sometimes she would listen to it, sometimes she would skip it by herself. I'm like, okay, all right, cool, that. But but it's not bad though. I never said it was whack. I never said it was bad. It's just not the type of Missy that I like. But like
We
I
don't
can
care about
I
the Missy that you like.
understand.
We moving on. I'm kidding.
Nah, but just to say something, because I remember like I was talking with someone that was fucking with Missy like that. Actually, there was a track from J Cole that he was listening to, and like it was like Missy written all over it, and people are sleeping on that Missy side,
Mm.
which is underrated. I feel, even though it's not what I like, but it's an underrated side. People should know more about it.
All right. I zoned out. So
Yeah,
next,
because you're like, man, this dude, we don't get
no,
people.
because I was just like, I'm just upset at what you said, but whatever. Um, our next segment, what are we doing?
The lowdown.
Let's
Let's
get
get
it.
it.
The lowdown.
Yes, everyone, welcome to the second half of the show, the lowdown. Just a reminder, y'all, if you want to leave a comment or concern or question or to whatever you just heard, one of the songs that we just played or the things that we're about to talk about right now, breakdown to lowdown at gmail.com. Let's breakdown the number 2 lowdown at gmail.com, and we will read your opinion and or comment at the top of next episode. And follow us on social media, of course, at real_B2L on Twitter, at breakdown2lowdown on Instagram, and just search breakdown2lowdown on Facebook. All of those are with the number 2, not the word 2. Very appreciative of everybody that was rocking with us on Twitter during the BT Awards and during the Bow Wow and Soulja Boy Versuz. People were commenting and stuff with us. So shout out to y'all. And then there was something else. Oh, I wanted to thank you guys because last episode I mentioned my services that I offer for my creative agency business, and I got 2 new clients that said that they heard it on the show. So I
Mhm.
realized that we should plug our shit a little more. So don't forget, Clarence has a cleaning company. I think he's a little overwhelmed right now, but still, hit him
Yeah,
up.
nah, we never overwhelm for more money.
Oh, never. That's what I'm.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
no,
talking
no.
about.
So if you're trying to have your crib clean, your condo clean, if you're moving and you ain't trying to clean that apartment, we can clean it for you. We can
Multiple
even clean
streams of
before
income.
you
That's
move
why.
your stuff. You know what I mean? So yo, hit me up. Who is Mr. Cool?
Absolutely. So, and hit us up if you need social media
Yeah.
management, planning, communications planning, um, logo design, a bunch of shit. Hit me up and I'll tell you what we do. Now, this
Mm.
show, I'm excited to get into all this mess because there's a lot that happened since we've been gone. I can only remember the fresh stuff. There's probably stuff that I'm forgetting about. And there's a lot of sad shit that happened too. Don't really feel like talking about it. I want to keep it lighthearted because it's summer. And, I'm on my lukewarm girl summer vibes, and this I'm coining that. So
Yeah, Nicky be out there.
Lukewarm.
All the functions.
Lukewarm.
Man.
Yeah,
Nah,
not all
I-
the functions, half of the functions. That's what it
half,
means to be lukewarm.
three quarters.
You're stupid. 3/4. Okay, but guys, the first thing I want to address,
This is
man.
booming. All right, so yo, by the end of the summer, Nikki's gonna pay me a bottle
I'm
on a
down.
patio, chilling.
Well,
She
I'm
got my
down.
foot out there.
I'm
She
here.
just got 2 new clients. On the next episode, she's gonna have 4 new
That's
clients.
right. That's right. Claim it. Speak on
Yeah,
it. What do we?
yeah,
Amen. Yes.
yeah.
I,
Belaire Rose, that's what I like.
I
Or the
receive
gold
it.
one.
Oh, that's what you like? Send me the link
Yeah.
and stuff. I'll put.
See, that's not
I'll
it.
put it.
See,
I'll put it
Nikki
on
be
layaway.
Nikki be acting Asian right now. Yeah. Send me that. She never knew. She never answered her phone
No,
again.
c'est pas vrai. No, sorry. I'm gonna put it on layaway.
All of a sudden they
By the end of
forget.
the summer, you'll have the
I said
bottle.
that. I said that for real.
You're stupid.
Yeah, right.
I'm done with you. I'm trying to get to the first topic, which is what is it? Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy, man. This was the verses I didn't know I needed. I think the day it was happening, I was like, what am I gonna do tonight? Am I gonna watch this verses? But yeah, okay. We were like, let's watch it. It was funny as fuck, man. And I know Soulja Boy's a fool, but Bow Wow was also pretty funny. And I almost forgot that these guys had a friendship. Like if you're back in the YouTube era days when it had just started, if y'all remember, like
They still have a friendship.
yeah, there's still well, clearly it was. I thought it was they were actually beefing the whole lead up to the battle. I thought it was actual real beef, but during the battle, I could see it was all fun and games. Like even though they were being shady, they were also like laughing and shit. So I was like, okay, I like the vibe. I like this vibe. You remember the Ustream days? I don't know if you guys remember Ustream, but Trey Songz and freaking Bow Wow and Drake used to be on Ustream with Soulja Boy and all that. They used to do like random shit on YouTube. It was a time, and everybody there was no.
That was like the OG Instagram live.
Yeah, like there was no stress. There was no. Well, I didn't have no bills, so now I got bills. Now my back hurts. You know what I mean? It's a whole different type of life these days. But I felt that same energy with seeing them on stage. And don't play with Bow Wizzle. Like he reminded some people that the hits is hits. Yeah. The hits was hits.
He played a couple of remixes, a random remix. Like, we don't care about that remix. Like,
but the thing was with Bow Wow is he has dope verses. Like he actually can rap.
Don't get me wrong, he got his, but it's just like, we don't care about that remix.
Okay, but we care about Soulja playing "Make It Clap" 3 times, which is a horrible song. It's so boring. She make it clap, clap, clap. It's so boring.
You know what? I need to hit the strip club again. That's where I'm gonna really assimilate all the energy of that track.
That's the only place the song fits. Do you want a song that you can only hear in one place?
She make it clap. Ooh, yo, there's some joint I just played in the car. Yo, that Future, I only play Future in the car.
Yeah, but Future doesn't deserve to be played nowhere.
Because I feel like if I don't listen to Future either in the car or at the club, it doesn't make it.
See, that was a hater statement. I don't actually hate Future that bad. I do bop to some of his tracks.
I know. We all know that. Yo, trust me, if you're really trying to go for your hot girl summer, listen to the Hendrix album. You're gonna be out there. Trust me.
See, listen, I rebuke the devil. No.
but all to say that, Make It Clap is a good song. Like,
why are you lying to the people?
She make it clap. Yo, it's catchy.
Make It Clap is a good song.
I know I'm gonna get bad. I don't give two fuck because it's gonna be reality in a matter of years. Is Cardi B? What's the name of that song? There's some hoes in this house. Wow. In 5 years from now, is that shit? If you listen to it 5 years from now, WAP, yeah, WAP. See, I already forgot the name. So if WAP plays 5 years from now, you really gonna like bomb that track like that?
Yes, women will because we know the whole verses. Like, and those verses are nasty.
Yo, nobody
cares saying it.
See, Cardi B, nobody care about Bodak Yellow. It's gonna be the same shit.
I think
nobody care about Bodak Yellow. So
what classics has Soulja Boy had in the last 5 years?
In the last 5 years,
like things that that are
probably not in the last 5 years. I'm not saying like all that to say. Hold up. Don't get me wrong. All that to say, Soulja Boy, it's a good song. It's a hit, but it's not gonna last. I was just using WAP as an example. But
Of a similar song, yeah.
The Soulja Boy got song like, yo, turn my swag on, fucking classic to the point.
Yes,
Like,
from
yo,
back in the day.
I
Yeah.
forgot Beyonce remixed that shit. And you know Beyonce doesn't touch it for no reason. If you touch it, she
Clarence,
fucking.
that's fine.
Or
But you
like-
gonna tell me he had more hits than Bow Wow? No, he didn't.
Bow Wow doesn't. Yo,
Clarence, don't do that.
yo,
Oh my
Bow Wow
God.
got hits. Then Bow Wow got his own. Don't get me wrong, Bow Wow
Oh,
legend.
you didn't watch the battle.
No, I watched a battle. He got hits. It's just like I don't like the fact that he played a bunch of remix.
He didn't play that much remix. A lot of these tracks were his tracks.
I don't care about the
songs that-
jumping. I don't care about the jumping. Yo, Pete, that if you type the Destiny's Child song "Jumping," write that. Try to write the remix. You won't even find a video.
But that's because
Like,
no,
it's
actually
not
he
a
is
rel-
on.
it's
And
not-
I remember, and as a kid, as a young girl, I
Yeah.
loved that video because Bow Wow was cute to me. Like we
Yeah,
people
of
who grew up
course,
on Destiny's
bro.
Child know that.
You see, you said he was cute. You don't even remember the verse like that.
I do. He was dancing next to Beyonce and shit. He was
Is
like a little
Destiny's
kid.
Child gonna bring Bow Wow on stage if they go on world tour?
No, but it doesn't matter, sir. Like
Like,
Soulja Boy was
yo.
also playing subpar songs. This nigga played Gucci Bandana. That was
Yo.
horrible. That was
Yo,
a horrible track.
nah, man. Oh, you had
Clarence, don't please playing with me. No, like
that's classic Soulja Boy. But
the
nah,
song
but like
was,
to be honest, hold up, don't get me wrong. Like Bow Wow for me, he won. He won a slightly edge, but my whole thing on that versus when I watched it is that I feel like Soulja Boy didn't took it seriously.
oh, he definitely did it, but he
He
doesn't
did
take
it.
anything seriously.
He didn't, but he compensated like with his foolishness, like all like the crazy talk that he been doing or whatever, playing like make it clap 3 times, 3 different versions. Like he killed it, 3 different versions. I'm not gonna lie, he didn't like at least. But anyways, and French came out, but but like Bow Wow,
Bow Wow
Bow
brought
Wow-
out Omarion and they did
Bow Wow-
Let Me
Bow Wow, hold
Hold
up.
You.
No, Bow Wow, hold up. Bow Wow, like, yeah, he got his, don't get me wrong, and he brought some people out or whatever. Like, Bow Wow is that dude, legendary. I feel like that was like our black Justin Bieber. Like,
Yeah.
he sold out, yeah,
I
literally.
think he
like,
reminded people that I think that's what the verses
Yeah.
was about because I think a lot of people, as I was on Twitter, and you need to join the Black Twitter community. I keep telling you. But as I was on Twitter looking, I'm like, wow, some people really forgot about these songs. Now, me, before the verses, I'm not gonna lie, I did go on his Wikipedia, check a little bit, so I did know what to expect. But
the remix, we don't even, it's not that we forgot, it's that we don't care about the remix. But
for some reason, some of Bow Wow's features are some of my favorite like Bow Wow moments. I wanted him to play B5 Hydraulics because he has a feature on that song that is like, listen, that verse is, I don't give, listen, you say what you
that
want.
doesn't go in the top. Like, if you do a 20 Bow Wow song, that song
People
would be
would have
fine.
went up for it if he had played B5. Because I'm telling you, Clarence, not everybody is hard body like you.
In the
A lot of
comments,
people,
if you remember a B5 joints without going on Wikipedia like Nicky did.
I listen. I remember Hydraulics because I think I played it as an oldie on this show before. So I definitely remember Hydraulics. And let me tell y'all, want me to spit some? I am FLY than the next guy. Anyway, sorry, it's all right. Bow Wow was my little, that was my.
Now, do you remember the I'm a Flip version with Bow Wow? No.
No, but we not that. I'm just saying that Bow Wow went 20 for 20 with Soulja Boy, and there was a lot of stuff he didn't even scratch. Is what I'm saying. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Soulja
it
Boy
should have went all in.
Soulja Boy was struggling for Fine 20.
No, he didn't take it seriously, to be honest. I don't think he would. Like,
Whether you took it seriously or not, he didn't have 20 tracks.
nah, if he would have taken, because a lot of what you see, that's the thing. Like, with that one, I feel like it wasn't as prepared as the other verses. Like, the other verses, you could clearly feel like they had a playlist already set or whatever it is. I don't know how they moving out there when they're doing the verses, but like that one, it seemed like it was an on the spot shit.
Well, Bow Wow said he lost his hard drive before, so it was like off top.
Yeah.
They were going.
Oh shit! Okay, so kudos. So I respect that even more. So I feel like if Soulja Boy would have taken it seriously, like he could have at least gave Bow Wow a 12th track.
I don't know. Everybody was saying online like he is getting murked, like destroyed. Because like the songs that were coming up against it was just like, these have actually classic memories. The others were like, oh, this was a cute internet moment. Like Ya Trick Ya. Okay, it was cute.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
who plays Ya Trick Ya?
yeah, bitch, yeah.
Like,
Nah, but
okay.
like Pretty Boy Swag, that's a huge one.
That was a good one. But yeah,
Yeah,
he has
Pretty
like
Much
5
Swag
really
on
good
Crank
ones.
That, Kiss Me Through the Phone, definitely. The song with Drake, We Made It. The song,
No,
Nigga, We Made, oh.
that's all right.
Nah, We Made It is that track.
It's not winning rounds.
Yo, anyways. It depends against what, but like, nah, Soulja Boy he got track, man. But Soulja Boy, I feel it was more of a moment. He got undeniable hits, but some of it was more of a moment compared to Bow Wow. Bow Wow, like it was like, yo, Bow
He
Wow,
played
like
all his best hits first.
I remember at one point I was tired of like watching 106 in Park because he was always number one.
Yeah, that's what they call him, Mr. 106 in Park, because
Yeah, exactly. So now, like the whole youth movement, like everybody, like their teenage or whatever, like they can associate a Bow Wow song at least. So
Are you talking to me like I Got Me Some Babes was not only on YouTube? Please leave me alone. No, I'm sorry. Okay, anyways,
yeah.
we gotta get to the next topic. But shout out to those young men. Next verses that was announced is
Keith Sweat against Bobby
Brown. Now these are some bad boys of R&B. Now, why I say they're bad boys is allegedly, Keith Sweat is known to slap around a few women. I don't know.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Keith Sweat look like that cool uncle at the barbecue.
He looks like the guy that if he did hit women, it would be him. Like, and I don't, and y'all know I don't condone that. But he looks like the guy that might.
I'm not.
Does he not look like this type of guy?
I don't know. It just seemed like that cool uncle, man. What you know about that, youngin? Let me talk to you. Like it just looked like that.
Remind you, okay, guys. I'm not trying to laugh, but honestly, he don't remind y'all of Ike Turner.
Yo, all right,
you don't give y'all Ike Turner.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Anyways, so the bad boys of R&B. I'm sorry. I don't want to laugh.
That shit was wild.
Keith Sweat versus Bobby Brown. Both of them have hits, Bobby got some, he's got some things that would snake in. But Keith is, he was in that conversation when they were talking about King of R&B. Keith Sweat was in that conversation. So
over Bobby?
No, I'm not. Well, vocally, yeah. Anybody over Bobby. Sorry.
No, but overall.
But songs, but I don't know. I have to see it. I gotta see it.
Man,
I can't call this one. I have to see it to call it.
I was about to say it's not a fair one, but like you made me like hesitate, so I'll stop talking. So I'll need to watch it, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited to, it's one of those, they announced it, one of those quick ones as well. I feel like Soulja Boy and Bow was a quick announcement, and this one is quick. Like it's the day, it's gonna be on the day after we record this. So by the time you guys hear the episode, it would have aired already. I'm like, that was quick. It's like 4 days of lead-in time or 3 days. But, maybe I don't know, maybe they got a cancellation or something and they're like, let's fit them in. Anywho, next topic, we're getting off Versuz. Recently, we had the BET Awards on BET.
What happened? I didn't watch it. I didn't do nothing in the past week.
No. Again, Claire's has been working. We gave him a pass, but you don't necessarily have had to seen it. This was the first, I guess, award show in person for BET since like a year and a half ago.
But I saw something that got me upset a little bit.
What's that?
I know you gonna call me a hater, but like, why Megan still winning prizes for Savage?
She won something for Savage. Oh, it was viewer's choice. It's just that viewer's choice is like the fans that vote. The harder your fan base, then you're gonna win. So Beyonce's on that track. The Beehive goes hard. They wanted her to win one of the BET Awards. That's what it is. Yeah,
but she won some other prizes too, right?
Yeah, but not for Savage.
Yeah, not for Savage, but for other stuff. Like that's my thing with Megan. Like, first of all, nobody's talking about her album.
See,
No,
don't get me on
album.
the hate Megan thing because I've already
No,
bashed her
it's
enough
not
on
a
this
hate
show.
thing. It's not a hate thing. You gotta be like, you gotta keep it a buck. Like
She
the
can
album
dance really
was so
nice.
so. Nobody's talking about the album.
She has very strong knees.
I don't even understand how come Savage keep getting nominated.
See,
Like
okay,
they
I'll tell
got
y'all
it, but
this
got people's choice or not, they still chose to like put
to
that
nominate
song.
them.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
because they gotta give Beyonce nominations, and they were like, "Okay, what's
yeah,
the most
yeah.
relevant thing we could do?" And she was on the Savage remix. And honestly,
But
to
but
me, Beyonce was the best part of that Savage remix. Because I don't necessarily like Meg's raps all the time. Like she's hit or miss for me.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like she's hit or miss, but like I don't know. She didn't like she been here and there with featurings and all that remixes here and there, but like for herself, like a whole project body of work, it wasn't all that.
Yeah, I
Like,
will agree. I didn't necessarily like the album. Like some people were hyping it up when it first came out, so I listened to it. The song that she performed at the BT Awards, I can't even remember the name, but it was like it has an annoying hook. I don't remember, but and it's bad that I can't remember the name. Is what I'm telling y'all. But it wasn't good to me. And don't
mm,
come for me because I know she has a lot of Meganators or whatever her fans are called. But her knees are strong, and she looks very pretty on stage. I just don't see like when we're looking at the peers who came before her. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to y'all. I enjoy Cardi's bodies of work more.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, Cardi, she gave us a nice body of work. On top of that, like, she didn't drop an album in like 3 years, 3 years,
Hmm.
and yo, she's still killing
But her
features.
singles are consistent,
Yeah,
and
she got
her
good
features.
singles. She got like cool singles, and on top of that, her features are clutch
Yeah,
sometimes.
so I mean, we don't.
So,
I don't
and
want to
that's
bash Megan, but like she just needs to step it up. I feel like she's
yeah.
been given a pass because I think we've just been so thirsty to have multiple female R&B artists. I mean, not R&B, female rap artists like in the game at once that she's kind of getting a pass. I feel like just because she has the potential to be good. Because when we said hit or miss, there have been some plays. I'm like, okay,
No,
Megan.
but actually, if you yo, I don't know how to say it, but like if you still doing hit or miss music, you still got it at the end of the day. But I feel that like her body of work so far, I don't understand how come she's still getting nominated or winning prizes. Because
Well,
if it
she
was
won Best Female
because
Hip Hop
yeah,
Artist. She was the most in your face this year.
because you see, for example, like it's not the same bracket, but Nikki, if the project and all that, we're gonna bash her.
That's true.
Or like Cardi, if she drops on a subpar project, we're gonna get at her.
You're right. I feel like
Uh,
Megan's getting a very easy treatment. You're right. I don't know
yeah,
why.
like well, anyways, I'm not gonna go into that, but hey, let's move
But
on.
speaking of the BT Awards, Cardi B announced on stage that she's pregnant with
See,
baby cheater number two. I'm kidding, y'all. But
see,
congratulations to them.
but let's see. This is what I don't like. It's not because Beyonce did it that everybody can do it. Amber trying to do it, it didn't work. Cardi, sorry man, like they need to innovate.
Well, Beyonce is
Like,
the innovator. She does things, and people just try and do it better than her. It's fine.
yeah, but like, nah, it's not for everybody. Sorry.
It was.
I mean,
I didn't think it was
congratulations,
bad.
congratulations, but nah, it's been done before.
I like the little outfit with the cutout for the belly, so you can see I am pregnant. Cardi loves to like do a bunch of things that pregnant women shouldn't do when she's pregnant, while the show was on, my mom was also watching the show, and she's just like, I was like, and she remembered when Cardi was pregnant with Culture, and she's just like, this lady just be doing like backflips and shit. Like the baby gonna fall out, and I'm like, Mom, that's not how it works. But like older Haitian people, they see people doing certain things with the baby. They're like, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
She don't care. Like she will dance and do whatever. So, but congratulations to both of them. She said that God helped them fix their marriage, and I'm all for people finding the love again.
They got their marriage treatment.
Yo,
I had
literally.
to do it. I had to do it. Sorry. All right.
I hope
Treatment.
I hope he doesn't cheat publicly again, because I don't. I'm pretty sure he'll cheat again. I'm not wishing that on her, but I just hope he stops getting caught, because at this point, Cardi's such a huge artist. It's getting embarrassing. Stop it.
See,
What? Well, how could you
instead of
disagree with
saying,
this?
instead of saying, man, it's good stuff that they worked on their shit, man. Oh, he get caught.
I didn't say that. I said I hope he doesn't cheat again publicly.
Yeah, but like just the tone of it is like, man, I hope he get caught, man. Like she's looking all type of crazy out there. And that's low key what you're trying to say. But anyways,
No, she's definitely in love with the man. Like, love is love. Like, clearly nobody's gonna stay in a situation where they're not being loved, respected, or whatever. She's getting something out of it for sure. So,
but that's my only thing. But I like the fact that they're trying to work it out or whatever. It didn't seem messy or whatever, because like if I use, man, I have a blank. I was about to say something.
I don't know what she was about to say. You say you like the fact that they worked it out. That
Yeah,
they're trying
no,
to work on it.
yeah, no, I like the fact that they worked it out or whatever. Like they didn't like making it look messy on some Safari and Erica Mena, right? Or whatever like
Oh,
that.
that shit was so messy. Oh god.
And like I like, and what I like about Migos and even Cardi B,
Wait,
like
isn't she pregnant again? Erica's pregnant, right? Yeah, she's pregnant.
yeah. But what I like about them, you see the difference like 5-6 years ago and them now. Like they evolving, and we don't see a
Right.
lot of
Yeah.
like. I like the fact that Beyonce and Jay-Z didn't put all their business out there. That they actually use it like into their advantage or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit for Cardi and Offset. Like it could have been messy and like that usual like okay child support shit or whatever. Like on some basketball housewife type of shit, love and hip hop type of shit. But like, yo, they worked it out. So
I actually really agree with that. I really do think that they handled it much more maturely than I thought they would. So kudos to them. And again, I know it sounded shady before, but I truly do hope that it works out in that day. No, I truly do, because I love and I love to see successful couples. Like I'm tired of like all the couples we thought were gonna stay together and then it's like, oh, they break up. Like I don't want people to break up. Like I be hoping people get back together. Like even Erica and Safari, like I used to think they were so cute, even though they're crazy as fuck. They match each other's crazy and corny. I thought they could work it out. And now that she's pregnant with baby number 2, I thought, I always think like, is the issue that big to really separate, especially once you get married? But it's not my life. But I am rooting for them. I'm not like a bitter Betty, you know?
no, because I feel like us as a community, it's always messy when we're breaking up or whatever. Like they're dragging that relationship.
Even
to the
regular
mud.
people,
But
even
like,
regular niggas out
yeah,
here.
even regular people. But like when it's white folks, like Brad Pitt can divorce with someone, you don't hear nothing. No, it's fact. It's all cute. It goes on people's
And then they tell you
magazine.
months later, oh, by the way, we're not together. We divorced. Did you know?
Yeah, like you see them on people's magazine and shit. Like you see a picture of them on the magazine, like walking the kids no matter what. Like
That is
do
funny.
these little interviews, y'all, for the sake of the kids. We trying to make
Of
sure that
course.
like this type of shit. Like, but us is like they would have already shoot like 12 messy episodes of Love and Hip Hop. So nah, man. So
Oh,
cool.
because people like to capitalize off of Black trauma.
Mm.
But listen, real quick, I do want to say, because this is gonna go into the other, we try to hashtag free Britney, because she's in the fight of her life for just the
Again?
rights of her life and her career, man. And this judge is denying her, and she's trying to get her sister as her basically, like, I think power of attorney, no, her conservatorship, and the judge denied that as well, to take her father off and put her sister on. It's just, I don't understand why they coming for because Britney gave us a lot of moments. And I'm sensitive about Britney Spears. This is one of,
Good moments or bad moments?
she gave us some good moments. What you mean? Britney is a pop icon. We can't deny her contributions,
Yeah.
So I just don't like people.
They abused her. She wasn't ready for the whole thing.
No, she definitely wasn't. But now
I
that
feel
she
like she
done
got more
went through
bad
all of this
moments than
shit,
good moments. Personally, like the good moment is like the music, but
everything else is dark.
Yeah, everything else is dark. Like all these Disney kids.
But for me, it's like, she did all this work. She suffered this long. So give her things. Like I don't understand how the law works that they're able to do this exactly. Like it's very
She's still
annoying
rich,
to
though.
me.
She's
Sorry.
still rich. She's still rich.
Yeah, but just give her things. So people, while everybody's online talking about hashtag free Britney, they went ahead and freed Bill Cosby. I think they didn't hear it correctly. I think it was lost in translation. Like that's not what we asked for. Now, and yeah, you heard me correctly, guys. Bill Cosby has been released. So his charges have been dropped because apparently he didn't receive a fair trial. So I think he's been in jail for about 2 years now. That was surprising news to me. I was just scrolling, and honestly, I was on Facebook when I saw it first. I thought it was a fake post because Facebook be having weird posts and shit because there's weirdos on Facebook. So I thought it was fake, and then I went on Twitter and I saw it. And I went on Instagram and I saw it. I was like, oh shit, they freed him, and people are not happy. Some people are. There's always going to be the people who think he's 100% innocent. He should have never been there. All 50 of the women were lying. Felicia Rashad, who we know was his co-star and played his wife on The Cosby Show, she tweeted and was like, finally an injustice has been wronged, and we're seeing the truth finally. Obviously, she's been getting flamed for this tweet. She closed the comments on her tweet, and then she's already issued an apology saying she didn't want to offend any victims of sexual assault. But I will note that in her apology, she didn't say, I'm sorry for what I said.
Because she still believed what she said.
That's what she believed.
She kept that same energy.
Yeah.
So, which I don't mind that.
She just said, go ahead.
I don't know, man. Like, I know there's a lot of this shit happening, but now I see so many like lawsuits or whatever going on, and we still don't have no answer. Or like, I'm 50-50, but sometimes people are at this point. I don't talk anymore until there's like a judgment, because when you talk too quick sometimes and you see like the dude is innocent or whatever, like, oh damn, right? A bunch of people been looking stupid out there talking out loud or whatever. Or like that. That's why like now, like I'm just waiting for the judgment. Don't get me wrong. I know some people that got raped or whatever, or that being sexually abused.
Yeah, same.
It's out there. It's happening that, but sometimes, like especially with these celebrities, like for example, like I was reading, the dude from That's a Raven,
Orlando Brown.
Nah. The little brother of Raven.
Oh, yes, Kyle Massey. I saw some stuff.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
He got sued for sending some sexual stuff to a minor.
Oh, but yeah, to a 13-year-old or something.
But the thing is, like, at the court, they said that, at the end of the day, he doesn't have that much asset or that much money for what you're asking for. So then they were like, all right, cool. So the way that they finessed after that is like, all right, cool. But let me still hit you with a civil lawsuit and like still hit your image. It's like, he doesn't have money that you're doing that, or he actually did that? There's like a gray zone. Like,
well, then that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't have money, then there's like no way to target. It's not a target. Then I'm more inclined to believe it, because you would say you would target a rich guy.
Yeah, but like I feel like with that one, like it's like, all right, let's hit it. Like, let's hit this guy. He got bread. Oh, he doesn't have bread. Damn.
But why is he sending pictures to a 13-year-old? This man is 30.
I don't know. Like,
That's
but the
weird.
thing is that like they didn't have no proof from what I read. Nothing came out, so it's like, what's going on?
I don't know. I didn't read the story, so I can't say too much on it.
But it's like, like sometimes, like even T.I., we don't hear nothing. And it's looking all type of crazy, the back and forth they're doing.
So weird. That whole T.I.
So that's why I'm like, like, I don't know. Like, even the Megan shit, we don't hear nothing. It's been a year now.
I thought the trial was supposed to happen at some point. Or maybe they settled out of court. Maybe. I don't know.
It's like, we don't hear nothing. That's why I'm like, like, there's some stuff going on. Like, I'd rather, like, let shit, like, happen, and, like, whatever verdict
free Britney, man.
Yeah, but don't free R. Kelly.
No, don't free that nigga. Put that nigga under the jail.
I know I'm laughing, but
put that nigga under the jail. People was feeling some type of ways
because
when
I was just reading the news about Bill Cosby while you were talking about it, and I saw free R. Kelly in the comment. You know the trolls, but
somebody, well, I mean, people were talking on Twitter when Bow Wow played "I'm a Flirt." They're like, "No, this nigga didn't play Kelly." Now, let me tell y'all something. I am okay. See, and this is I hate to have to say this because again, I
you
mean no
differentiate.
disrespect to victims of sexual abuse or
Hold on, I got a question for
statutory
you.
rape.
Don't go that far. Don't go that far. I got a question for you. All right, can you put aside the human being from the artist?
But that's what I was about to say, because this is
Because it seems like
because
you're
we're a
about to say
music
that with
podcast.
R. Kelly.
Because we're a music podcast, oftentimes we talk about people's lives and we listen to these artists' music. Now, separating the art from the music, I mean, the artist from the y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Separating the two has always been a hot topic on this show. However, R. Kelly was one of the people for a long time I couldn't do it. Bill Cosby, I could, because I love the fucking Cosby Show. I didn't give a fuck. Like, not that I didn't give a fuck. I cared about the people who were hurt. I was just saying, this is my show, bro. Like, I watch it to make me feel better. Some people say that the same thing with the Golden Girls. They put it on just in the background to laugh. That's me and the Cosby Show. I love the Cosby Show. So yes, in the beginning, I was looking at him a little sideways on the screen, but I was like, bro, this is my show. I'm gonna try and separate the two and what he did and that stuff. But R. Kelly, for some reason, I don't know, just because I was a young girl, just because I know how hard sometimes you want to be a star, or you feel like if you meet certain people, I've been played by a celebrity in the past before, like you feel like if I do this, like, but I just can't imagine like some of the ages that we're saying. I was like, yo, that is so young. Like their mind, the way he was doing it was like, that's some fucking mind control over Debo type shit. Like, I couldn't respect it. I just felt icky. Like I haven't been able to listen to him. It's not like I didn't want to, because I love a lot of his songs, but it didn't hit the same. But then when I heard that "I'm a Flirt" during the verses, I was like, damn, this is a good song. It's like,
But see, this is my thing. Like, yo, and I said that before. I remember, people, around that time that Surviving R. Kelly doc came out or whatever. Nah, I'm gonna fuck with R. Kelly and shit. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, at the club on Saturday night. Yo, the DJ played 3 R. Kelly joints back to back.
Oh, Miss Ami,
Yo,
people don't
people
care,
were
bro.
vibing. I'm like, oh, yo, even one of my boys, that same dude, nah, I'm not fucking with that shit. Yo, vibing, like, hey, pouring up drinks. I'm like, oh, look at your ass.
I say this every time we talk about this guy.
So
Human beings are selfish. We care more about our nostalgia, our feelings towards it, than the honest. And this is the God's honest truth. Y'all could be mad or whatever, but we care more about our feeling, our personal enjoyment of the track, than we care about your niece who was raped. It's facts.
We pick and choose. We pick and choose where we want to cancel our.
They'll be like, damn, like, that was your niece on the tape. Damn, that sucks. So sorry for you. Let me go listen to Ignition.
Yo, trust me, man. Fiesta played.
They'd be like, damn, he peed on her? Damn. Hold on, turn that up.
But me personally, like, with all jokes aside, like,
yeah, no, this is not a laughing matter.
All jokes aside, like, me, Space Jam, as a kid, that was like my movie. And like when I learned the meaning behind "I Believe I Can Fly," like watching the doc or whatever, like that shit changed my mind. I'm like, yo, nah.
Talk about Michael Jackson's "You're Not Alone," okay? Figure writing it after taking this young girl to an abortion. Now I'm like, child, this was my track. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, it's just ruining the whole thing. So that's why, like, yo, don't get me wrong. Yo, and on top of that, like, yo, Fiesta, don't get me wrong. That used to be my joint. But like, it's just not the same. I can't listen to. That's me personally.
R. Kelly is sick in the head. I don't know if he's past repair. I don't know if they can do. Like, I do want him to actually get help, but he does need to be in jail. Like, he needs to be getting help in jail. He needs to be punished.
No, he got beat up apparently, but like, hey, I'm not condoning that. But you
touch kids and you get beat up. The fuck? I don't give a fuck. But yeah. So we deviated from Bill Cosby, but. I feel like I should give my thoughts on it. I'm not. Actually, I got into a fight about this. The last, like, you weren't here yet, Clarence. Like, my first co-host on the show, his last episode on the show, was us having a fight about this situation, because I don't want to say I was defending him, but I have a lot of empathy. The photos of him going into jail, the mugshot, for me, I'm seeing like an older man in my family, an older uncle. I was like, wow, this man is so old and half blind. And I was like, like there was something in me that was like, yo,
If the person did something wrong, there's no compassion.
we
Sorry.
just said, I
I'm
understand
not saying that he
that.
did it or not. We don't know, but like,
Absolutely, but I'm not saying no. See, that's where actually I disagree. Even if he is guilty, I don't feel like a person is beyond compassion. I could say yes, like let's say
no,
he.
if you did something wrong, you go to jail. Like any youngin, any old, whatever the age you are, you did something wrong. You did something wrong. You go to jail.
Me having compassion doesn't mean I don't believe he should be punished for his crime. I was like, okay, yeah, you did that shit, go to jail. But I can still feel bad about it. I can't feel bad about it. Damn, okay, I can't feel bad about it.
But why would you feel bad? Like, to be honest, like I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like it's not because he's old that you like.
Yeah, you did that shit. You should pay for it. If you did a
So
crime,
get
pay
him
for
out
it.
of jail. He's blind. Nah, you're going to jail. No, it's facts. Like, sorry, but like, there's some people for like just stealing. Well, a crime is a crime. Don't get me wrong, but just doing like some lesser. How can I say that? Like, less dangerous or like criminally. I don't know how to say, but like, you understand
Yeah,
what I'm trying
like
to
things
say?
that are not as bad. Yeah.
They still going to jail. Like, and some people, they till this day they got convicted for the wrong reason. Like they're not guilty and they're still in jail. And I don't know in this case, but like it's not because you're old like that you shouldn't go to jail. Some people die. They die in jail no matter what it is. Like I'm not. I ain't trying to sound like cold or whatever, but like they don't care. Like if you did
Let me
something.
be clear. I do 100% believe that Bill Cosby sexually assaulted some of these women. Do I believe all of their stories? No. Do I think that a lot of it is time based, due to rape culture, due to fame, money, situational based? Yes, but it doesn't make it any less rape. You know,
Yeah,
please
no, I'm
believe
not.
me on that.
We
Now,
on the same page on that. We on the same
the
page
only
on that.
thing I'm saying is, I think that, for example, like, okay, this is a bad example, but it was like some years ago when they were finding like these old Nazi members that were surviving. They were putting these Nazi niggas in jail. These niggas is old as fuck from World War. They old. I was like, and I remember reading them like, why? Like, we're putting him in jail for what? Like, he's dead. Like,
Okay,
he's dead.
knock on wood. Yeah, let's say your dad or like some uncle or whatever. They're doing some fucked up shit. I don't know how old they are. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You're gonna want them to be in jail, right?
Yeah, I guess I just have a soft spot for older people.
Forget the fact that it's family. Like, I know it can be some bias shit, but whatever. But like, just the fact that they old, like no matter what it is, you did something wrong, you go to jail.
No, you're right. If you're wrong,
And
you're
some, and
wrong.
some,
I
and,
agree with you.
and some of these people, like for example, like Jeffrey Epstein or Harvey Weinstein, like with their old ass, they were still doing shit until
No,
this day
and you're
before they go
still
to jail.
guilty. Clarence, I'm not
Like,
saying they shouldn't be in jail. I agree with you. I'm just saying they'll be in jail sitting there and I'll be like, oh, he's in jail.
I don't care if you have a lazy eyes on picture. If you
But
did
what
it,
Anthony was telling me, like my former co-host, he was just like, nah, fuck that, under the jail. I was like, you can't tell me how I could feel about, like a situation. I'm like, it's just how I feel. I'm sorry, I can't. That's how it was for me. Now, do I agree that he should have been released? No, y'all already put him in there. Y'all told him he was gonna die in there. Just let him. I mean, what are we doing? What's happening? What was this? I don't understand what this decision was. That was strange. I need to read more on the logistics of this, the legality of it, how this happened, but it was out of nowhere. Like, the fuck? Okay. But anyways, maybe money talks. I don't know.
but
All right. Well,
I
last
don't know.
topic.
But at the end, just to have one last thing, even if it's coming out now, like no matter what it is, the damage is done. So, like, it's gonna be on some. Well, not the best example. O.J. Simpson is still fucked up, but like,
I
Like
feel
there's
like
no
we're gonna
thing.
get flamed for this. I already feel the comments. Like,
No, me.
no,
We're gonna get paid.
I'm gonna get flamed because they're gonna be like, "How you're not respecting the 50 women who told their stories?" And blah, blah, blah. Like, I already know. It's fine.
No, but all that to say, like his reputation is already like fucked up. Like there's a
But I'm
big,
still
big
gonna
ass.
watch the Cosby Show and support all the other actors that were a part of it. Honestly, they just because I didn't understand why they were taking the reruns off TV because just don't give Cosby his check. Give everybody else their check. They didn't do shit.
Mm.
I was confused, but
Yeah.
all right, let's get off this topic before I dig myself in a hole even deeper.
Getting a check from the Cosby Show.
Huh?
You're getting a check from the Cosby Show.
Yo,
You
well,
used to get that shit.
a lot of people was eating. They had poor Jeffrey Owens who played one of the daughter's husbands. They had him in the grocery store packing food for people. I was like, God damn, what happened? It's shit. But people gotta work, so
Hey.
it is what it is. My last topic here is something that Clarence and I discussed last night. We was having a conversation. I was helping him because he doesn't know how to use technology, so I was helping him. See, this is
And
this. And
after that, I'm the one sending the shades.
I am shady. Now, I'm not gonna lie. In my old job, they used to have like a salt trophy. So whenever somebody would give like a good shade or they called it salty, white people, because I don't know, they would pass me the salt thing because they said I would always win the salt trophy every day. I'm like, half the time I wasn't even being shady. Like I was just stating a fact, and I would get the trophy. So I was like, okay,
See, even your coworker saying the same shit as me. You're shady.
I'm not shady. I'm a realist. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Recycling your rotation. Let's talk about this because it's hot. It's hot out here. Okay, no, for real. I feel like the heat over here on the eastern side of Canada, and if y'all in the States, if it's hot too, is making people act crazy. There's also apparently a retrograde. Not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But when there's retrogrades, sometimes your exes be coming back. Technology be fucking up. Weird shit happens. So, is it okay to go backwards? Now, we always talk about don't go back to your ex, but is it okay to go back to a former fuck buddy or a former flirtation?
Yeah, it's all right.
Is it all right?
It depends how you feel. I know some people, they don't like to recycle. Some people like to recycle. They care about the planet, but
I think it depends on how you recycle because
nah. But like, it's all about there's an art behind recycling. There's a finessing behind recycling.
there's a respect behind recycling. Don't just hit me
Nah,
up
like
out of nowhere. If you ain't been talking to me, don't come talking to me like some normal shit like we've been talking because you're trying to get some. Like that's disrespectful.
man, you're exposing yourself.
I'm not exposing shit. This is a situation that women go through
Hey
all
man,
the
if
time.
you listen to the show, man, come at Nicky.
No, he not finna do shit.
Man, but there's a finessing behind like recycling. It's like you gotta come out correctly. That's something that I always say. Like whatever it is with like women, well, because I feel like men in general they have a tendency to hand up relationship in a messy way or whatever, or ghosting people like you said last night or whatever. But now, like
You speaking a lot. Damn. Okay.
play it cool. Nah, I know, because they the same niggas when COVID started. They're like, damn man, I can find no pussy. I'm like, yo, of course, like literally, like you just hit it and you dip after that. Like it doesn't make sense. Like you need to maintain at least a certain level of relationship.
I don't hit up anybody I've ghosted unless I have a very good explanation as to why I've ghosted. And spoiler alert, if you've never watched Insecure, there's a scene in Insecure, a part in Insecure, skip 30 seconds, where she was seeing this guy. Everything's going well. They were seeing each other maybe 2-3 weeks, or I don't know how long they were seeing each other. But then he just disappears, ghosts completely, and they had already had sex. Ghost comes back months later, and his explanation was that he was going through some mental health things. He needed to disconnect. He was depressed, etc. Now, this maybe I could forgive because if it's really about your health, I can understand. But I still, when people tell me these things, it's like, you couldn't send me a text. Like, you couldn't say, hey, just going off the grid for a bit. I need some time to like, just communicate. People can't do that.
No, but some people, they just don't have it. That's what I figured with some of my homies. They don't have it. They're not gonna do that extra step. But it depends on the game that they have. Like, yo, some of them be so smooth, like to the point, like no matter what it is,
I
them
hate
chicks
y'all.
still gonna run after them.
I hate men.
And it's a vice versa. It's a vice versa thing, to be honest. Even women sometimes like, man, that chick never handsome. But fuck that, I gotta hit her up again.
But sometimes you
At
feel
one
the
point,
tension
because
building.
women, I feel like at some point, women like y'all be playing that game to the point like you don't answer at all. But the minute that you answer, we all know. Oh, she answered. She ain't getting
Absolutely.
no.
And
It's
men, I feel like men are not
either
as
she
dumb
ain't
as
got,
people think you are.
it's either she ain't got no more boyfriend, or it's either she ain't getting no dick. It's dry. So man,
Not
she's
a
answering.
dry.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. With women, that's how it is. But with men, it's like, or sometimes some women. Before I go on men, sometimes women like is because like it's going bad with their boyfriend or whatever. So all of a sudden they answering like, "Oh, I made a mistake." So then like it's not a good idea if we see each other anymore. Then you know that
What?
bullshit. Or like
Let go of
man
that
is
hurt.
more like
Damn.
man is more like we messy. We just don't do the extra work.
You are no, you guys are lazy, and
Or
things that
that's what I'm
matter to
saying.
us
We don't
don't
do.
matter to you. Like
That's
the
what I'm
way we
saying.
see things, like as a dramatic thing, y'all are like, "Oh, that was a thing. I didn't know." Like I'm like, "Are you stupid? Are you
No,
dumb?"
that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna do the extra work. We're not gonna dig more. And
I
it's
don't
either
like
that.
that. I don't like that.
There's that, and on top of that, some men out there, yo, their rotation be popping so much. Like, yo, it happens like once in a blue moon that they're like, damn, nobody's answering. Oh, damn, I forgot her. Let me see what's good with her.
I
That's how
hate y'all.
it is. I'm putting all the games out there, but at the end of the day, I know
But
y'all
we do
want.
that too. But it's not just men. Women do that too. But the thing with women is well, I will add somebody to the rotation, even if the other rotation is good. Just sometimes I just want to see if
No,
I
but
can.
that's the purpose of it. The
So,
rotation need to grow.
no, that's not true. I don't like large rotations. It takes too much time to maintain.
Nah, but
it's hell on the hardware, ladies. You know what
women
I mean.
women don't have to maintain rotation as much as men because no man we think with our dick. No matter who's answering, we gotta do what we gotta
Yeah,
do.
you guys are always horny. Like it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we dog. That's our nature. Women move like cats. So like, no matter what it is, like we still gonna run after you. So
I
maintaining a rotation for women is not as hard as maintaining a rotation for men.
I think that I will like I'll
Man,
add you back into the rotation just to see if I can. Like sometimes, and this is bad. I don't do that no more. I'm saved. But like, I would like to see it.
no.
Can I still pull this? Can I still pull you just to see? Because I got the juice. I know I have the juice. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I know, and you know when they're still dreaming about it, thinking about it. Like, let me just see because I could probably, if I wanted you, I could have you. And I could. So sometimes you end up adding somebody to a rotation that you didn't really want, but now you're stuck with them because you responded.
Just for your ego, just for the pride, you need to know that you still got that juice. That's
That,
how it is.
but
But
sometimes they
like,
fall into the Uber rotation. Again, now I don't do this anymore. But yes, sometimes because you responded or messaged, they think there's something coming, so you can get a little more out of it. You know, you go ahead and pick up the food. You know, before you come, you got it right. You paying right, or oh, could you send me an Uber? I just need to get here from my friend's house to here, and I'll still come by later. Not coming by. I'm too tired. I fell asleep at my friend's house.
yeah, but that's some sucker shit. Like you messing with some sucker niggas. Like they'll do anything and won't get anything. So
Well, of course, anybody who sees an opportunity is gonna even foncer. They're gonna go for it. But
yeah,
again,
you're
I'm
either the
reformed
player or the
now.
buyer. That's how it is out there. But
I used to be a little bad, but not necessarily not as bad as some of these chicks out here. Because let me tell y'all, there are some things I hear from you guys, from my guy friends that are being done, and I'm like, I have to clap because I'm like, wow, how
No,
did you?
there should have been no clap. No, there
I
should
have
have
to
been.
clap because even some of
No.
these things y'all get away with. There was a guy who finessed me so hard, I couldn't even be mad. I had to respect it because I was like, wow, like that was good. Like I fell for that. That was my fault.
Yeah, but it's all in the game. Yeah, it's all in the game. It's the game. The game, like yo, you'll see right away. Yo, if someone finesse you, man, you got that juice. Some people don't even have to talk. It's just the way that they are. Like I've seen some niggas. I've seen some niggas with like 3 chicks by his side or whatever. Like some niggas be chilling or whatever. They still there no matter what. Like everything is good. It's all in the game. Some niggas they can't even handle that. Like just one chick, they can't even handle that. So
Yeah.
it's all in the game that you got. Even for some women, out there, they know how to make niggas like jump, like do whatever they need them to do. Like that's how it is.
But same thing for guys. They have
the
these
whole
women.
thing-
Some women are paying car bills. Like some women are getting paid and giving their checks to the guy. And I'm like, what kind of control does he have? What kind of dick is that? That is, I don't want that dick.
No, but it's all in the game. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like right now, the thing is like there will be a huge recycling movement because of COVID.
Yep.
Because there's there's a lot of women and men out there that they won't go through another lockdown or pandemic without any pussy or dick. That's how I feel. Yo, that shit was hard the first 4 months.
It was. But what I'll say is,
It was hard for a lot of people, and this is where a lot of people were like, "Damn, I should have never dumped her." They're trying to recycle.
wow.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
Because sometimes you're
All
on,
these-
especially
all these
people want
women-
some cocky shit.
All these women living niggas on scene in 2018, 2019. Yo, they had a huge reality check. All of a sudden, the hey with the 10 Ys. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, see, I
Like,
never
yo.
lost my dignity like this. Anybody that came back to me during the pandemic, it was their choice, and I love it because even maybe I was thinking about you.
You're saying that for the listeners. Well, of course, we all know what's going on. That's how it is for everybody.
No.
Everybody went through
I'm not
that
saying I
same
haven't
shit.
taken some L's now. I tried to shoot my shot twice during the pandemic. It was bad. You know,
No, you
I'm
had
not-
the guy. You had the guy in the comment with the that was trying to with the Spanish.
But and
You
then
had-
there's some people who shot shots at me that I didn't answer. So it's tit for tat. It's vice versa sometimes. But I will in the recycling department, I have not reached out to any of these niggas. They come back.
keep that same energy, man. Fall season is coming. You
If
know
I
how
have to
fall
go
be,
back
you know
to
how
a
fall
guy,
be. You know how fall be in Montreal. You know Christmas 2021 is on the way. New Year's 2021 is on the way. I mean, you need that little something. To
my
go
pride won't allow that. You wouldn't. It's not.
Yo, trust me, man. Like I said, in Montreal, we got 6 months of winter. So
Man,
hey,
Clarence, I don't have to do it. They're gonna come back.
no, you don't have to. I'm just saying that
You know your brothers. You know them. They will come back. You know when a girl is like a guy
Yo.
leaves and she'll be looking at the door like, you'll be back. That's
I feel
literally me.
like
You'll be back.
I feel like anybody recycling at least 3 times a year, and 2 of them is during summertime.
You're stupid.
Because the Red Cup parties and shit is going down. You're going back to the crib, man. A bunch of lame ass niggas at the party. Let me text him. Oops. Like, hey. That's
I
how
don't
it
know
goes.
what you guys like the circle of men when you guys talk, but I can speak for women when we're sitting down. For a woman to reach out for her to reach out first to a past fuck buddy or a friend that she used to talk to or even an ex, it has to be, you gotta be like faded. Like they gotta be on some serious alcohol. Like because it doesn't just
you don't need to be that faded.
they do. Because well, at least in my circle of friends, like we're not like we've sat around and talked about it. And she'd be like, "Girl, should I message him?" I'd be like, "Girl, you can if you want." But at the end of the day, like we never do it because
hold
it's
on. See, I witnessed that shit with girls. And like, I'm not gonna text him and shit, and low key like, oh, who you texting? Oh man, no, I'm just checking. Yeah, right. See, I can't take you seriously sometimes.
I'm gonna speak for Nicky Jean, and Nicky Jean does not recycle if she has to initiate.
We do 3 times a year, 2 times during summer, 1 time during winter.
You'll be back.
Trust me, man. Yo, you got till September 21st to recycle.
You're so dumb. I'm done with this guy. You know what? We're done. I want to know what's your opinion on recycling, past lovers, past booze. Have you guys gotten some weird messages lately? Is some in the air atmosphere? I was just talking to my friend yesterday. She was in a similar situation as I am. So I would love to know, breakdown. Well, we would love to know. Breakdown to lowdown@gmail.com. That's breakdown, the number 2, lowdown@gmail.com. Hit us up with your comments, thoughts, concerns, opinions, and we'll read you at the top of the next show. Don't forget to rate and subscribe wherever you listen to the podcast, please. 5 stars. That does help us. Share the video or the link when you listen to the show. Share it with 5 friends, as Clarence says.
Yeah, do your homework.
Do your homework. And follow us on Twitter at real_B2L, on Instagram at Breakdown to Lowdown, and on Facebook just search Breakdown to Lowdown. All of those with the number 2, not the word 2. Final thoughts. I'm trying to think if there was any other church announcements, but we good.
I'll go first with a final thought.
Oh yeah, just because I just talked for 40 minutes. So yeah.
Man, yo, I know it's summertime. I know everybody's getting money. Yo, I know you're trying to look fly. Get them Breakdown to Lowdown hats.
Hey.
You already know.
Place your
Nicky,
orders.
yeah, place your order. Nicky don't fuck with the trucker hat, but look at that, man. Like, yo, it's summertime. You got the wind.
We're going to get that
wind
hats as well.
Yeah, you got the wind sometimes. You know, it might be hot. You know, you can feel the wind through your hair and shit.
Coming in hot. Wow. Not so, feel the wind through your hair.
Yeah, yo, man, I'm thinking about everything. This is why I made that one. So, yo, Breakdown to Lowdown. You can wear it with a fresh jacket. Now I mean fresh kicks. Hey, yo, hit us up in the DM.
Please place your orders. You can hit us up in the DM. The post will be on Instagram as well, so you'll be fine.
We're gonna get the granddad's hats too. Don't worry.
Oh God. Okay, he's just such a hater for no reason. But final thoughts. Listen, this is a big distraction season. I'm gonna speak to y'all like Derek Jackson's wife was talking to the camera. If you don't have your helmet of salvation, it's a spiritual warfare attack happening right now. When it gets hot weather, the men are out, the women are out, hot girl summers and city boys up 5 or whatever, y'all getting distracted. But don't forget, get to the bag. And I'm speaking to myself because there's a few projects, that have been going very steady in the winter and the spring. But now with summer, you're starting to, you're having fun and there's distractions and shit. Just don't let it deviate you from the most important, which is the bag. Because what happens after the summer is y'all gonna be broke. So let's not forget to remain on track. Even if you are having fun, still get in that time to, work towards your goals or whatever it is that you need to do during the week. Don't be hungover every night. Like, let's rein it in, guys.
That's how it is. You used to get drunk every night.
No, that part wasn't about me, child. I'm just saying, there's people out here just, it's summer. They forget everything.
Yo, I'm not gonna this summer. It's gonna be different because we've been locked up. We've been. I'll speak for people in Montreal. We've been in curfew. We miss restaurant. We miss this. We miss that. It's been the first time in ages that I went on a patio last week. It's the first time in ages. Actually, I was going to that's true. How can I say, the legal gathering for my homie's birthday. Nah, man, it feels good to see people. I feel like there a lot of weekends, a lot of people will catch up with people. A lot of people they didn't see in ages. There's some it's the other day I see my cousin in a year. If not a year and a half, because of that COVID shit. So man, I'll piggyback what you said. Stay focused, get to that bag, don't get distracted, but man, take time for yourself too, man.
I definitely agree with that. We have been suffering a lot. That is true. There is a difference with this summer, but still, don't let that be the reason why. If you're right on the cusp of something, or you were launching your podcast, or you were just finishing up your clothing line or finishing up your business plan, don't deviate, because I feel like there's a lot of distractions right now, and there's also a great opportunity to capitalize on things. So let's remain on track. And we gave y'all a hell of an episode, guys. It feels good to be back. I love this. This was a good episode, even though Clarence, did what Clarence does, which was be a hater.
Recycling, save the planet. Recycle.
Recycle.
What you gotta do.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.